all my plants are looking freaking awesome right now. They're loving the rain. Yesterday, I put new back shocks on my truck, and that way I can help pull the boat a little better, because that boat's quite heavy. And it was 113 degrees on my dash. I got a picture of it. I'll put it on my Facebook thing when I got in to start my truck up. Later on, I was going to take some of my corn out today, and we got some big old zucchini, so hopefully after this rain quits, we can get some more pictures of that. Alright, so I got this bin set up. I've been holding off on it just because I was going to use it this winter for herbs and stuff, and I was going to put a little greenhouse thing over the top of it. But because of the way things are growing, I have a big tumreic plant over here that I need to transplant so I can get some more tumerics out of it. Right there. So this guy is going to get transplanted today. All right, and yeah, it's raining. And then I want to plant. I got these 4 pepper plants right here that have to be planted today too. So those are all going to get planted later on. And over here, so check out this zucchini. This thing is way, way bigger than I anticipated it was going to be. Look at the size of this guy. Holy cow, big old zucchini. I'm gonna have to take that one off, it's gone battered. I'll just cut that off right now. Since I'm trying to keep that one. There we go. Look at that big one down there. Woo! And, of course, we have 2 or 3 of these going on. Little sugar baby watermelons. The one there. You got a little guy here. Got a little guy down there. So, I'm getting some watermelons happening. And we got our cucumbers going. We got a few cucumbers we got to get out of here. There's a cucumber there. Those are marigolds, they're coming up. I'm glad it finally rained though. It was really getting me worried. I do need some help with something though, so if anybody has any ideas on how to deter squirrels, it would be very helpful. Over here on my peach tree, I had 24 peaches. We had counted them. And the squirrels have came and taken every single one of them. So now I have no peaches. And I'm very sad about that. But they picked every single peach off of this tree. So I have to figure out a way to stop them from getting on my fruits, because 2 years ago they took all my blueberries. We'd come out here to get blueberries, and I had other blueberry plants planted here. We'd come out to get blueberries, they were ready. I was like, tomorrow we'll pick them. And we come out the next day and every single one of them were gone. So that's kind of annoying with these squirrels, but we are doing good with our grapes. Grapes are starting to turn purple. So that's a good thing. But we'll be taking our corn out later this afternoon too. It's getting ready to go. Go over here and take a look at it. Yep. There's our corn, so some over on the other end. Looking pretty good. So I think it's time to take some of these out. So anyway, that's what's going to be going on today. Getting things ready. This heat wave we've had the last couple of weeks has been absolutely terrible. I've been wanting to go scalloping, but it's been so hot, I'm just like, nah, I don't think so, man. So hopefully this heat wave will tune down a little bit. It usually does. It usually gets hot for like 2-3 weeks, and then the summer will come, and then it'll kind of calm down a little bit, and then August will come, and then we'll just get hot again. So check out how long that watermelon plant's going. Yep. So anyway, we'll get things going here. All right, so there's my turmeric. I'm gonna put in my peppers. Like I said, I got some cardboard down on the bottom, a little bit of wood. And I put some cow manure, topsoil, and then I put some Happy Farms Ocean on the top. So it'll help fertilize all this. Put a little turmeric sign over there. That's turmeric I bought almost a year ago at the farm thing that we have going on in Monticello every year. All the farmers get together, you have a farm tour. You have a farm tour and you go tour other people's farms. And this lady was selling her turmeric. And I've always wanted to grow some. This puppy is definitely root bound in here. There we go. Definitely root bound. I kept it in there way too long. Definitely going to be happy when it has some room to grow. What I'm going to do is just kind of break these roots up a little bit so they can spread out. Just like that. That way they can grow outwards. Go ahead and cover all this up. So that'll grow down and take a good root. And finally, got some peppers to take. Which have been a chore. You guys did not take for nothing. I might have to split some of these up. Yeah, see root bound on that. We haven't had these in here very long. You know what? I'll let all three of these grow together and then I'll prune them back as they get bigger. I said I'd planned on saving this for herbs, but I think I'm just going to buy another container, put the herbs over there by our swing. There's some thunder in the background, so we'll get some more free water today. Will take. All right, and there we have it. Hopefully those all take off and start multiplying. See how that goes. Turmeric and peppers. Hot dog. All right, So I got the straw in there and got it all covered up to keep it from drying out. And when I was doing this, I realized that I had made a mistake over here, and this is why I never could get my peppers to grow in the other place. Because once I planted seeds in here, I water this all the time, but I just don't have enough cover in here to keep it from drying out. I think that's why I can never get anything to take off in here real well. So let's just throw a little bit of this in here. See if it doesn't help a little bit. If anything, it'll help these sunflowers. And ought to help keep the sun from baking this soil. There. See if that helps. I'm just gonna set that pan right here. That way whenever it rains, I can catch a little water, but that might help that from baking that soil as bad as it has been. I don't know why I'd never realized I hadn't covered that up. But anyway, right, these are some of me and Chris's are cucumbers that we picked from the garden. And Chris is getting ready to pickle them. Pickly.
Hopefully it'll all come out good.
Now I have some fresh dill out there we can cut if you need some.
I have some.
Oh, you already got some? Oh, okay. All right, so yay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
First it says to put the cucumbers, slice them, which I did, and put them in an ice bath. So I'm putting ice in it and water, and it says to leave them in the ice bath for about 20 to 30 minutes.
Yay. Then what?
And then I make my brine, which I have a bowl over there, and I will show you how to do that.
Okay. Alrighty then. Yay. All right. Well, this is what we got out of our garden. We got some zucchini, a couple more cucumbers, some squash, and some corn. But I've had better years. This heat, I keep harping on it, but this heat this year has been terrible. Anyway, that's some of the stuff. Chris is still over there working on her cucumbers. And we'll check in with her. Okay.
Hi everyone. I'm getting ready to pickle cucumbers. So what I did first was, as I said earlier, I sliced up about 4 small cucumbers, and I put them in ice water, and I let them sit. And so now I'm going to drain them. Get our ice up. Okay, and so I let that sit, and now I'm going to make some brine. So first I get my pot and I put 1 cup of water in here and 1 cup of, I use White's distilled vinegar. And you can make it as vinegary as you want. And I put in 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 teaspoons of salt. One teaspoon, I put in a teaspoon of ground pepper and a teaspoon of peppercorn. And a teaspoon of our fresh dried basil. And then I bring this to a boil I bring it to a boil, and then I have to let it simmer for 10 minutes. So while we wait for that, I'll get back to you.
Brine ready?
I do.
Is it brine? Is it brine-tastic?
It is. So I got to put the cucumbers in the jars. I only have a couple jars, so I've got way too many cucumbers, but that's okay. We can eat them with salads. So I'm going to put some in here.
And you boiled and sanitized all those before you...
I did. I boiled and sanitized the jars and made sure they were, ready for the pickles.
Now this is not like canning, right?
No, this is just refrigerator pickles, and you just put them in the refrigerator and they'll stay for about 2 months. So I got my cucumbers in here. I put, let's see what I put in here. I put, this is a 1/4 cup of chopped onions. So I'm just going to put a little bit in each jar. And a little bit of yellow pepper. I can't put all of it in since my jar is not that big. And a little bit of garlic cloves. And then I have a little bit, a couple swigs of dill. And a little bit of, a couple twigs of rosemary. Okay, let's see if that works. So here's my brine. I boiled it and to come to a boil, and then I let it simmer for 10 minutes and let it cool. So here we go. And I should be pouring it this way. And then it says, take a spoon, I'll take one of my little spoons, and make sure it's all the way down in there. So all of it can incorporate all together. And then I put so all the air bubbles come out. And I've got a lids here. And there you have it, my pickled cucumbers.
All right.
So we have to, the best, it says the best results is to leave them in the refrigerator overnight and before you eat them. So we're going to put them in the refrigerator, let them sit overnight, and we'll let you know how they taste.
Yep. And we're going to go ahead and date the tops of them too, just in case. Yeah. We'll get to that.
Yep, we have a date here.
It has a date label on the top, so we'll mark it up.
Marker.
Yep.
Okay.
So, ta-da!
So let's hope this works out. Yay!
Well, until next week, that's Sweet Nana's Farm, and we will do a taste test on our cucumbers next week. So anyway, everybody have a great week. Happy 4th of July. Bye.